The dawn of the 2025 strategic landscape reveals a complex tapestry of geopolitical tensions,
technological acceleration, and the resurgence of great power competition.
Within this crucible, the paradigms of national defense and power projection are being fundamentally reforged.
It is in this precise context that the Russian Federation's 2025 Tupolev Tu-160M, known poetically as the White Swan, re-emerges.
Not as a relic of a bygone bipolar era, but as a meticulously resurrected.
This aircraft, a living legend reborn, represents far more than a simple modernization.
it is the physical embodiment of a distinct strategic philosophy.
While Western air power doctrine has heavily invested in the low observability, or stealth,
Russia's approach with the Tu-160M champions a different yet equally formidable triad of capabilities.
Exceptional speed, intercontinental range, and overwhelming standoff firepower.
This supersonic strategic bomber, originally conceived at the apex of the Soviet Union's engineering prowess, has always stood as a symbol of raw power and nuclear deterrence.
However, the 2025 Tu-160M variant transcends this legacy.
Integrating cutting-edge technology to address the novel challenges of 21st century warfare.
The project's initiation was driven by a clear strategic mandate.
To ensure the Russian aerospace forces maintain credible and dominant strategic deterrence.
In an era increasingly defined by hypersonic weapons, sophisticated air defense networks, and the militarization of space and cyber domains,
The Tu-160M is a statement of technological superiority and military might.
Designed to provide a flexible and highly visible instrument of national power.
Its development signifies a calculated decision to build upon a proven, high-performance airframe.
Rather than allocating decades and untold resources to a clean sheet stealth design that may offer diminishing returns against future sensor technologies.
Defense analysts note that the Tu-160MM's value lies in its role as a missile carrier.
Its purpose is not necessarily to survive a high-threat environment over enemy territory,
but to launch devastating precision-guided weapons from the relative sanctuary of sovereign or neutral airspace.
Thousands of kilometers from its target.
This doctrine of standoff dominance ensures the bomber remains a linchpin of Russia's nuclear triad.
And a potent conventional asset, capable of projecting power across the globe.
Without ever exposing itself to the most concentrated layers of enemy defense.
The White Swan's return is therefore a direct response to a perceived need for overwhelming. At the very core of the Tu-160M's reborn status is a marvel of modern aerospace engineering.
The original NK-32 was already the most powerful engine ever fitted to a combat aircraft. The 02 series represents a fundamental leap forward.
Re-engineered using modern metallurgical composites, advanced cooling techniques, and a sophisticated full authority.
down. These engines deliver superior thrust, while achieving a remarkable increase in fuel efficiency.
This enhancement is not merely incremental. It is transformative.
The improved specific fuel consumption is the key that unlocks the bomber's vast operational radius,
extending its non-refueled range to over 12,000 kilometers.
This intercontinental reach, coupled with aerial refueling capability, grants the Tu-160M a truly global presence.
able to threaten targets from unpredictable vectors and hold virtually any point on Earth at risk. This potent propulsion system works in perfect symbiosis with the Tu-160's iconic and aerodynamically brilliant airframe.
The aircraft's most distinguishing feature is its variable sweep wing design.
A hallmark of high-performance engineering that allows the aircraft to physically alter its geometry mid-flight.
For takeoff, landing, and low-speed loitering, the wings are extended forward to their maximum 20-degree sweep,
maximizing lift and allowing the nearly 300,000-kilogram behemoth to operate from a wider array of airfields. As the aircraft accelerates, the wings fluidly sweep backward to a 65-degree angle,
minimizing aerodynamic drag and permitting the bomber to slice through the atmosphere with breathtaking speed.
This combination allows the Tu-160M to achieve speeds in excess of Mach 2.05.
making it the fastest strategic bomber in operational service today.
This speed is not a vanity metric. It is a critical tactical and strategic advantage.
It drastically reduces the time to target in time-sensitive strike missions.
Defensively, it allows the aircraft to dash away from threats,
creating an exceptionally difficult interception problem for enemy fighters and surface-to-air missile SAM systems,
which are optimized to engage subsonic or only briefly supersonic targets. The synthesis of the NK-32.02's power and the airframe's aerodynamic elegance creates an unparalleled performance envelope.
the ability to cruise efficiently over vast distances, the payload capacity of a heavy bomber, and the speed heat of a fighter jet.
While the engines provide the brawn, the Tu-160M's true modernization lies in its completely digitized brain and nervous system.
revision. The original 1980s era cockpit, a sea of analog gauges and steam dials, has been completely supplanted.
This new environment features large, multifunctional liquid crystal displays
that provide the four-person crew with real-time diagnostics, fused sensor data, and dynamic mission planning.
This transition to a digital interface is pivotal. It dramatically reduces pilot workload and cognitive saturation,
especially during grueling, long-duration missions that can last over 12 hours.
By fusing data from navigation, targeting, and defensive systems onto a single, coherent tactical display, the aircraft's situational awareness is exponentially increased.
The pilot and crew can make faster, more informed decisions, allowing them to focus on mission execution,
rather than the manual art of flying the massive aircraft.
This digital revolution extends to the flight controls, which are now a full fly-by-wire system. The system interprets pilot commands and translates them into optimal movements of the control surfaces,
ensuring the aircraft remains stable and responsive across its entire vast flight envelope.
From low-speed takeoff to supersonic dash.
At the front end of this digital ecosystem is the advanced Novella radar system. This enhanced radar provides a significantly greater detection range and superior target tracking capability,
allowing the Tu-160M to identify and classify targets from hundreds of kilometers away.
But perhaps the most critical upgrade is the bomber's new, fully integrated defensive aid suite.
The 2025 battle space is saturated with sophisticated radar-guide threats.
The Tu-160M's survival philosophy hinges on its electronic warfare and countermeasures package.
Threat detected.
This advanced system is designed to detect, identify, and categorize enemy radar emissions.
It can then automatically deploy a range of countermeasures, from conventional chaff and flares to advanced digital radio frequency memory, DRFM, jamming techniques designed to spoof hostile radar.
Goodness, in feed, in incoming missiles, false targeting data.
This electronic shield, combined with satellite-based communications for real-time data sharing,
transforms the Tu-160M from a lone bomber into a networked, survivable, and highly sophisticated instrument of war.
The ultimate purpose of a strategic bomber is the delivery of ordnance.
And in this respect, the Tu-160M is in a class of its own.
The aircraft boasts a cavernous internal payload capacity, capable of carrying up to 45,000 kilograms of weapons.
Within its two massive rotary launchers.
This immense capacity makes it a dual-purpose platform, equally adept as the airborne leg of the nuclear triad.
Or as a bomb truck in a large-scale conventional conflict.
Such as the KH-102 with its nuclear warhead.
As the most flexible component of the nuclear triad.
The bomber can be launched as a visible signal of intent during a crisis, only to be recalled. Demonstrating resolve without irrevocable escalation.
However, it is the conventional mission set that highlights the Tu-160M's modern relevance. The aircraft is the premier launch platform for the KH-101, the conventional variant of its nuclear-tipped sibling.
The KH-101 is a weapon of profound strategic significance, a stealthy, precision-guided cruise missile.
With a reported range exceeding 5,500 kilometers.
This combination of aircraft and missile epitomizes the standoff dominance doctrine. To strike high-value targets deep within enemy territory without ever entering hostile airspace.
The bomber itself never has to penetrate the densest, most sophisticated layers of enemy air defenses.
It serves as a first-stage delivery system, with the missile's own stealth, range, and precision doing the final, dangerous work. This capability allows the Tu-160M to hold at risk critical infrastructure, command and control nodes,
and military-industrial centers from a position of relative safety.
This long-reach strike ability, which can be augmented with conventional guided bombs and other future munitions,
makes the White Swan a formidable tool for global power projection.
The rebirth of the Tu-160M is not just a story of engineering.
Producing an aircraft of this complexity, whose original manufacturing line had lain dormant for decades,
is arguably a greater challenge than designing the upgrades themselves.
The entire project is a massive undertaking, centered on the Kazan Aircraft Production Association.
This facility had to be almost completely retooled and modernized
to handle the demands of 21st century production.
The 2025 Tu-160M is not merely an upgraded or refurbished airframe.
It is a brand new aircraft, built from the ground up, with state-of-the-art components. This required a monumental investment in advanced robotics, modern quality control systems, and new precision assembly technologies. The Soviet-era artisanal approach to manufacturing has been replaced by digital-first processes. This includes the extensive use of titanium, which is welded using advanced electron beam processes in a vacuum. This method, perfected for the new production run, increases structural durability while reducing overall weight.
The result is an airframe with a significantly longer service life,
ensuring the Tu-160M fleet will remain operational and a formidable platform well into the 2050s.
The ability to restart this production line is a profound statement in itself.
It demonstrates that Russia's industrial base has retained and modernized the lost arts of supersonic heavy bomber construction.
Furthermore, by building new aircraft, the Russian aerospace forces solve a critical logistical problem.
The new fleet will be fully standardized, with modular and replaceable components,
drastically simplifying maintenance, improving fleet-wide readiness, and streamlining the process for future upgrades.
This revitalization of the manufacturing base ensures a sustainable and lethal strategic bomber force for decades to come.
From a global perspective, the 2025 Tupolev Tu-160M stands as a clear and unambiguous message.
Russia remains a leader in long-range bomber technology and is committed to a strategic doctrine
that diverges significantly from that of its Western counterparts.
While the United States has prioritized the deep penetration, low observable attributes,
Russia's philosophy with the Tu-160M is one of overt power and endurance.
This aircraft is not designed to hide. It's designed to dominate.
its sheer size, its blistering Mach 2 speed, and its massive payload capacity.
Create a psychological and strategic impact that few other weapon systems can match.
When a white swan takes to the skies, it is a visible and potent symbol of deterrence, reach, and resilience.
This aircraft embodies the concept of modern deterrence via a weapon that is as much about capability
as it is about the message it sends.
Its high-speed, high-altitude flight profile, combined with a reduced radar cross-section from modern materials,
already enhances its survivability. But its true strength lies in the standoff doctrine it enables.
By outranging enemy defenses with its own missiles, the Tu-160M presents a complex, layered problem.
An adversary must be able to detect, track, and intercept not only the Mach 2 bomber,
but also the salvo of stealthy, long-range cruise missiles it unleashes.
As we move deeper into the 21st century, the role of the strategic bomber is evolving.
But the Tu-160M proves that traditional concepts of air power, when blended with futuristic innovation, remain decisively relevant.
This aircraft, a hybrid marvel of legacy strength and digital age innovation, is not just a modernization.
It is the rebirth of a legend.
Reflecting decades of engineering mastery, technological evolution, and national pride.
the White Swan has returned, stronger, faster, and more formidable.
Ready to dominate the skies of a new strategic era.